Hey, how's it going? This is my campsite, and I've been here for about 2.5 months. Well, yeah, it's not real quiet. I mean, but you get used to it if you're here long enough. A lot of times, the sound of the passing traffic would put me to sleep. And I've grown accustomed to it, and it's not that big a deal to me anymore. When I came to town, it was very hot. And my first couple of nights here, I was waking up in a puddle of sweat and getting eaten by mosquitoes. And, I endured it because this is all I had. Well, when I found out about the cooling center, it's probably about 5 miles away. I'm gonna suspect, I don't know. But the first time I actually walked down there, I didn't find it. And I almost had heat stroke. Well, the next day I walked down there and I eventually found it. And it was fantastic because you could get a shower there. It was cool. You could sleep there. It was only open from like 10 in the morning to 6 in the evening. But just to be able to rest someplace where you could lay down on a mat that was comfortable. And there was a great cook. Her name was Coco. And I love that lady dearly. They saw me as a person and an individual that had something to give to the community. I don't have much to give to the community, but I try. People tend to think that most homeless people are strung out and addicted to some form of drug or alcohol, and a lot of them are. But guess what? A lot of them are just down on their luck. Your situation could change at the drop of a hat. And regardless of who you are in society today, because you could be the richest man there is, and guess what? Your riches could disappear like that. Right now, the reason I'm shaking is because of my ailment and the cold, because it's getting chillier, and it adds to the shakes that I have from my ailment. It has taken me from a 250-pound man to about a 130-pound man, and it's really opened my eyes to the situation that can befall any man in our society to this day. I went to a men's encounter in a small town called Tishomingo, and just meeting those gentlemen was a godsend. I found that there is faith renewed in humanity when you go out there and meet all the gentlemen that I met, and they truly, truly cared about my situation. I'd have to say that every one of those gentlemen that I met out there, I truly, truly love and appreciate, because they cared for me. They treated me like I was a person, not just a wretched soul. I was really down on myself because I figured that I turned away God. And I felt like I was just too much of a burden for God. And I came to the realization when I went to the encounter group that no man can be too much of a burden for God. Because God, he handles it all, and he cares about all of us, and his love is true, everlasting love. And I just appreciate the fact that he does still love me, because I wasn't loving myself. Yeah, when you don't love yourself, it is truly easier to accept this as your home, because this is all you really have sometimes. And I really didn't want to settle for this, because I'm not used to living in so much garbage and refuse. I know I'm better than that. And it's hard to let other people maybe see it, you know? Because they just will look at you and think, oh, that's another worthless homeless person. I really need to find a place that's going to be warmer and safer, because of the fact that I know that I'm a fragile human being, just like all of us. And I'm hoping, with the grace of God, that I'm going to find a place quickly, I hope. Today, thanks to Feeding Hope and the Lighthouse and my men's encounter group, I feel renewed. I've regained my ID. I've got my card back, so I have access to my own money. I have a phone. I get to eat. It has renewed my faith in mankind. If it comes down to it, I know that I could come back here and still have my little tent. I mean, it does get boring here, especially if you're by yourself. And
Scary?
yeah, quite scary, because you don't know who's going to come through and who's a bad element. So if I did have to go back to the woods, I know that I've got God on my side. I've been graced with the help of other human beings that love God as much as I do. And I plan on trying to pay it forward as to the best of my ability.